everyone, welcome to another voiceover. So it feels like it's been a while since I last spoke in a video, but I am glad to be back and I really want to explore a lot more things with these videos, so I'll be putting subtitles in the areas where I'm not speaking, just to keep it a little bit more interesting. So sometimes I do wish that for these videos I was drawing my own characters instead of always doing commissions, but it is what I'm focusing on at the time, so I do hope you still enjoy the content. I've been calling these types of commissions glam sheets, where I draw the character twice as a bust and once as a half body, but this time around the commissioner wanted their character to be lounging in some type of way, and the idea that I ended up having was them laying down on a soft cloud or like a beanbag or something. And my line art process has actually changed a lot within the past couple of months. I've learned to be a bit more laid back with it and make it less perfect. And so my lines have also gotten thicker, which I do have mixed feelings about because sometimes I do still like how thinner lines look in my art style because it is easier to include more details with thin lines. And what I discovered was that when I'm working with thicker lines, I get a bit more comfortable and I take it for granted and I draw less details, which is definitely a direction that I don't want to take my art in because I don't want to exclude important details when I should be drawing them instead. So I've actually started drawing on nails a lot more often when I do hands, and that's because I've been trying to do my own nails in real life, and I think it's just really fun to decide on nail designs, although usually the hands that I draw are way too small to fit in super small details on the nails, so I keep them a solid color, but I think it's really fun to draw long nails. It gives the hands a lot more personality in my opinion. And I have been feeling like I've improved on drawing hands lately and I'm really happy with that. So this part is actually only 500% speed just to give you a little breathing room to see how I actually draw. Although I wish I could do it in real time, but it would just make the video too long. So I'm actually in a phase right now where I can really feel that my art style is changing, and it makes me almost excited to draw more just to see kind of where it goes naturally. And I will be taking more art classes soon in university, and I'm excited to go on about that, and I'm really looking forward to possibly vlogging my experience as a university art student. It is not going to be a dedicated art school, but the art classes are still going to be vigorous, and I want to show you guys my experience with that and take you along with it, and I really hope it works out and I will still have time to make these videos because they're really fun. It's almost feels like a reprieve from the commission work that I have to do all the time. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that, and I really hope that I can still make these videos once classes are in session. I also really want to experiment with draw with me style videos, which are more chill and less sped up, where you could see my hand actually drawing on the screen, because I like to watch those videos myself. And I would really love to try them out with you guys too. I also want to make more videos where I design my characters, I design adoptables maybe, and I do want to redraw a lot of my old art and just kind of see that improvement. And I think it would also be fun for you guys to see, because I know I really like to see other artists that I look up to redraw their old art. And at least for me, it motivates me to see that these artists that I love so much and look up to have also been in a place where their art wasn't so great, but now they've improved and they can look back on it and just enjoy both styles. I think that's really important for artists to do for themselves, because I don't want to look at my old art and not like it. I want to look at it and just appreciate that that is how I drew back then, and now this is how I draw right now. And yeah, I want to do videos like that, and hopefully I do have the time. I feel like that is what I'm scared of the most, is that I won't have a lot of time to be making these videos. And I know that at least I will for sure have time to make one monthly voiceover for my Patreons at least, but I don't know if I can really sit down more like this and just talk into the mic and talk to you guys. So I'm slowing down this overpainting step because it's actually my favorite part about my coloring process. Because when I do everything on a layer above the flat colors and the lines, it makes me feel like I can really change anything and everything that I want. It it really feels like I'm painting on like a real life canvas, and I can truly just fix the mistakes that I see and change anything that I want. When I started doing this, it really changed my entire process. So my process used to be sketch, line art, color flats, and then shading, and that was it. And that was a time where I kind of hated how the lines looked in my art, and I kind of just wanting to get rid of the lines, but obviously I couldn't do that at the time. And so now with overpainting, my main process is usually a sketch, then lines, colors with slight shading, and then after that I literally go in the last step and just overpaint everything. And that's when the art really starts to come together. And sometimes I actually don't even sketch. Like, I just go straight to lines, or I guess you can say I just use my sketch as the lines. It's really helped in kind of loving the imperfection that comes with the way I do things, and it's really helped me love my art style a lot more, because I used to have a lot of insecurities about my art style. I would look at other artists and think like, wow, I really want to do what they do. But then when I tried it, I was unable to, because of like my strict sketch lines color process. But ever since I changed that, it really upped my game, my art game. And sometimes you really do just have to take that chance and change your entire process to fit a work process that matches you. Because I feel like the problem that I had when I was younger and just beginning art is that I would watch speed paints like this, and I would feel like I had to do it the way that they did. But the reason that speed paints are so helpful is that you can just see all these different methods that artists do, and you can apply it to your own work. Not necessarily the exact way that they do it, but you can do your own twist with it, and you could try it, and then you could see what works for you. And eventually you can find the most efficient process that works for you. Because especially if you're a freelancer and you do commission work, the biggest thing is to find a process that is quick for you and doesn't waste your time. If you're not wasting time, then you can do more commissions, which means you can earn more money. And money is always good for artists. And I've been really feeling the burn of that lately, because I've recently moved on to being a full-time freelancer with commission work. And it has been a journey these past few months, because I've just realized how difficult it is to do this full-time. And so if this is something that you really want to do, that you want to pursue, I really advise you to just scour the internet for the different ways that artists do their work, their processes, and you find the one that works for you and that allows you to really finish your work quicker, but in a way where you still like how your work looks and it doesn't compromise your art style. Oh, I kind of went on a bit of a rant or advice giving there in that moment, and I didn't mean to, but I hope that could help someone. I didn't want it to be that type of video, but yeah, we're nearing the end, and I just want to say thank you for watching and for listening. And this video has been really fun to make, and I really hope that I can make more of this type, because it does feel refreshing to kind of just sit down and talk to the mic and not feel insecure about what I'm talking about, because this is my video. I can do anything I want in it, and I really need to get that into my head, that it's okay to talk about anything I want because it's my channel. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to maybe doing design videos, themed ones. And if you have any ideas for what else I can do or what you want to see from me, please comment below. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and like the video. And yeah, thanks for watching.